First coach this morning has long been regarded as one of the game's brightest young coaches at age 37. He's already been a head football coach at the highest level in 2 places, in the pros and in the college level. It is my pleasure to introduce you all. Everybody knows who he is. You've seen him all around, and he's a very good guy. We're very fortunate to have him in Coach Lane Kiffin. Lane.
Thanks, John. Well, this has been a great week so far, and the best way I can describe it is a couple of weeks ago I called Coach Kelly at Notre Dame, having been down here 2 years ago, just to kind of ask him about coming down here in the bowl game. And one of the things he said is the people that are down there, you'll be overwhelmed by how excited they are to have you. And we have felt that. Our staff has felt that. Our players have felt that. There's been some great events. Our players yesterday, being involved with the military was really special for them, and a lot of great feedback from that day. So we couldn't be more excited and more pleased how the week has gone.
Coach, talk about the challenge of stopping their offense.
Yeah, very difficult. Luckily, we've had a month to prepare for it. I don't know how people do it in a week. It took us a week just to get our service team to be able to do things somewhat like them, and here we are weeks into preparation, and we still don't have it all the way, and probably never will. So it's very difficult. In a weird way, it's kind of like playing Oregon as far as there's not a ton of plays being run. They run the same things over and over, but they're so good at it, and they have the answers down so well that as soon as you do something, after a few plays, they adjust to it, similar to what Oregon does and similar to what Nebraska did back in the day. It's very difficult, and you can see why they've done such a great job over the years wherever Coach Johnson's been at, and they've done it versus some really good defenses too over the years.
Your dad has been the defensive coach for decades. What was that conversation like when you had to say, Dad, we're going to go up against a triple option? When was the last time your dad even saw a triple option?
Yeah, he wasn't. When it was down to like 3 teams we were hearing about, and he was not real excited for them to be one of them. I don't think any defensive coach is. I think it's been years. It's been years. Obviously, he's been in the NFL forever, but all the way back to being at Nebraska or Arkansas since he's played it. So, like I said, it's very difficult. It's very challenging, and as hard as it is to figure out what they're doing, then you have this whole thing with getting your own players to run the looks against you, because it's nothing like what we've taught our own players to do. So, it's obviously why they've been so successful.
How confident is the team with Max Whitting now taking over as quarterback?
Well, I think we're fortunate that this isn't the first time we're having to do this. We had to do this for the last game in the season, and he had to do it against a very good defense in a short week. So I think the team is very confident in Max and in his abilities. And also the fact that Matthew hasn't practiced this whole time. It's not like all of a sudden we've made him the starter. You know, he's been taking all these reps all the way through the bowl practices, so that's helped him a lot.
Do anything differently with him?
We really don't do much different. We really just basically run our system, and we for the most part, recruit quarterbacks that fit into our system so that we don't have to adjust. Besides, except for in the first play, we do have a flea flicker that we're running back to him that he's going to throw to his left to Marquise Lee. I'm not kidding.
How much does it help having a receiving core like you guys coming with young guys?
Well, I think any time that you have a young quarterback, to have veterans outside is very critical. Any quarterback, but especially a young one. And to have this core, headlined by Marquise and Robert, has been really big for him. And those guys have played a lot of snaps and made a lot of plays, and they can help him through the jitters that happens in your first couple starts.
Can you talk about Matt Barkley's role now in guiding the young quarterback?
Well, I don't think that's changed. I think Matt's done a great job with our young players, and especially our young quarterbacks, since they've gotten here, just showing them how to prepare, taking them extra time, and so they have a very good relationship, both the young quarterbacks and Matthew, and he'll just be there for them during the game if they need anything.
Yardage-wise, it's been about 2-to-1 pass to run. Does that change at all with the quarterback situation?
What do you think, Coach?
I don't know if we can stop him from running.
So I don't think it changes much. We pretty much run our system, like I said, and recruit for that system, recruit specific guys for all of our positions so that we don't have to change very much.